comes the axe! Prove yourself!
Doesn't really have a whole lot of regen. Needs to get a last hit to get this salve delivered. Oh, first blood up top.
We have revenged.
Doesn't really have a whole lot of regen. Needs to get a last hit to get this salve delivered. Oh, first blood up top.
We have revenged.
The tower here, yes. Hopefully he didn't take enough damage recently. Shaker's TPing in to try and secure this one. At least wants a little bit of experience. He puts the torrent down. It's going to connect. One more auto attack's going to do it, though. Can he close the gap? Oh, it's actually Boomy who looks like he might be able to grab it. Very nice for the Earthshaker. Very good rotation. Kunkka just a little bit too low, but still CS looking good across the board for Lotac. They're actually a little bit behind in terms of the net worth just because they have 0 kills so far. Bakurino unable to snag away that bounty rune, and Boomy also unable to prevent Raven from getting it. Yamate looking like he might be in some trouble, but does have the soul rip, and again Dark Willow going to be damage reduction stacking. Oh, trouble for Yamate. Can he get the soul rip off? Gets a pretty big heal. Also popping the stick charges. Bakurino has another Nether Blast. Gonna throw it out now. Looking to finish this kill. They need a few more auto attacks. Boomy having to go in pretty deep. He's got stick charges. It looks like Raven's still gonna finish him off. He did have to kind of dive. Cleaved. Drop some Wraith Bands and right back to full HP down at bottom. Raven in trouble, but they've got heroes stampeding in. It looks like Boomy's actually the one who's going to be brought down. Couldn't get off one. Raven still not great in the CS department. 33 to his name. Oh, 36 to his name. Oh, Stampede. They're running forward. Big trouble for the Winter Wyvern. That last shot from the Shadow Realm is going to go back in. He finds it onto a couple. Now waveforming through. Still surviving. Jumping back and forth. Forced back into the Morphling form, though, as the duration does end. Attempted save coming in from the Mirana. What can they actually do? Arrow flies through. Big damage onto Centaur. They get both of those Starstorm hits on top of him. But the right click's not really doing enough. Mirana, can he finish this kill? Leaping forward again. AU. No Shadow Realm. It's actually a double. People just going for Maelstrom. Oh, Kunkka. Alright, gets the boat out, but still taking a lot of damage. Bakurino's going to finish him off. They're looking at Raven. He's already used the dagger. He didn't make it into the trees. They just haven't seen him yet. Boomy's going to come looking for him. They lose the Undying elsewhere. Raven's he's still just hiding right here. They haven't seen him. Still in the same place, cutting a little bit deeper in. Actually up top would be so feasible. Admiral applying a lot of pressure bottom, but they need to be careful. Ooh, they see Allison rotating back over on this Observer Ward. They're going to be looking for him. Raven's dead. We'll keep an eye on mid lane. Morphling Dumby's continuing to build up. Can he soul rip his tombstone? No, he's already used it on himself, it looks like. He gets X-marked again, but will be protected by the Cold Embrace. More wand charges, another waveform. Allison still surviving somehow through all of this. Boomy, he used the Echo Slam bottom to find that kill. Raven now finally jumps in after the respawn. They finish that one. Winter Wyvern getting chased down. Boomy, what can he get? Oh, Mirana committing pretty hard to this fight. Does have the Yules. Will be able to avoid the bring back into the Torrent. Oh, Kunkka kind of awkwardly dying to the tower. Bakurino now comes in. Brings down Ohio and Lotac. They've overstayed. Tombstone build this game. Not that unusual, really. Ohio is looking for Boomy down bottom. He's looking like a very straightforward kill on the Earthshaker. He's pretty tanky, though. But I mean, he's not escaping from this. Who's going to take the kill? Is it going to be the Dark Willow? Yep, the Bedlam ensures it. Ayo takes a little bit of extra damage. It's a dire obs, not a Radiant one. They're looking for this Ohio kill. Pops the Stampede, but still going to get locked down. Arrow is not on the mark, but they've still got the mana drain. They've still got the life drain. Given that there is so much magical damage on the Admiral side, at least early on. Morphling's going to be going for more of a right-click build. And has opted for the waveform range this game. I guess the little bit of extra range, does it effectively give him more duration? Like, does it make it easier for him to dodge X marks the spot if he has trying to run his way out? He's going to get dusted. He's being spotted. All right, they didn't get the Morphling, but they will be able to grab the Pugna. Nice little kill for the comes forward, and they do also have the Dark Willow kind of scouting. Arrow is going to connect. Can they finish this kill? Yeah, nice and easy for Mirana to grab it. There was just no... This is like the... by the ward, but maybe not. Raven, he gets jumped over the top of... They're coming in with the Kunkka. They need to get the boat down. They have to protect the Spectre. The Echo Slam. He gets X-marked the spot back! He Echo Slammed the ground. Chuyon making the big plays. Oh, man. Okay, Lotac. They keep Raven alive. He charges forward. They're going to pick up an additional kill. Where he started. And losing the Marana there really stings. That's a lot of gold coming in. Oh, trouble for the Dark Willow. Doesn't even get out of the Shadow Realm. Just not LFY. Lotac running forward. Can they find Boomy to get the stun onto him? The Terrorize is coming through. The Winter's Curse going to buy some time, but he's still getting locked down. They do throw out the Cold Embrace. They're trying to save him, but it's not enough. He still ends up dropping. Can they get to this Tombstone? It looks like they're not really going to be able to. Nice way. Oh, not a good enough waveform timing for the Morphling, in fact. Is he going to be able to morph into somebody? Marana standing her ground, but still doesn't have that BKB. Going to go for the self-Yules to try and avoid the X. BKB finally getting delivered. Will now stand her ground and just start auto-attacking into Raven, who can't make it down onto the low ground. Still gets back onto the dagger for a second. And Morphling. Alright, back into the Undying form, looking for this kill onto AO. Bacarino needs one more blast to finish it. Shadow Realm not going to be enough to protect her. Did we have attack? Have no idea, really. They're going to get the Fisher block in onto the Kunkka. Can he get the boat out? That's the question. He's getting chain stunned. Was that an arrow from the... Okay, yeah. Arrow completely stunning him up. Allison keeping tabs onto AU. Chasing him down and then popping the Manta Style, finishing him off, jumping forward from Boomy. Echo Slam with the Decrepify. The Undying just disappears. Double buyback coming in. They get the Winter's Curse over onto Ohio. Do they have any more stuns? Looks like they're just going to end up killing him off with that. Mass buybacks. How many kills can they actually get? Raven jumping in, but Boomy's able to disengage. They've lost the Winter Wyvern. They bring back the Morphling, stunning him up with the boat. They will be able to finish him off, but so many buybacks. For the Marana, though, Ohio jumps in. They're looking towards Allison. Nobody's finished off Roshan just yet. Who's going to get the last hit? It is the Dire, and it is the Aegis of the Immortal over onto the Morphling. But he's taking so much damage. He's getting trapped inside of his Undying form. He gets the Tombstone down at the very least. Marana popping this 9-second BKB. Looking for the right clicks. Does miss on the arrow. So the continued chase on the Kunkka not going to be there. Yamate and Ohio. Ohio trying for the TP out. Can they cancel? They do have the Yules. Raven sitting on the fringe of this fight, trying to find the second life on the Marana, but she somehow survived. AU is going to be able to break the smoke, but he doesn't have the vision. Smoke gets broken, so they go into the Moonlight Shadow instead. They quickly burst down the Willow and continue looking. Who can they find? Marana, not the easiest kill. Bacarino would be a good one. He gets the Glimmer Cape off, it looks like. They do get the Dust, and they manage to burst him down. Marana is going to get Curse Crowned here. Pops the BKB at the last second. Saw that Lotac were all around him, so not a great BKB usage. They're going to jump in on top of Yamate, but that's not a very good kill. This is an Undying with his Tombstone up on the high ground. They're controlling the Centaur Warrunner. Yamate finally brought down Allison. Very low off of that cleave. Both sides trying to finish off the Tombstones. Allison now morphing strength, able to keep on surviving. He's got the waveform down to the low ground soon, but he's just getting bashed up. Raven's actually locked onto him. He burns out all of his mana, and he won't be able to escape. A lot of this game coming down to the initiation. Boomy, he's got a gem. He's jumping in. It's an Echo Slam on 3. They've got the follow-up damage, but do they actually have the damage to find these kills? They're focusing on the Spectre first. Now the Winter's Curse to follow it up. They bring down Spec. They're looking for more. They've still got Arcane Rune on the Shaker, and the Invis not really doing anything against the gem. Admiral, it's an unexpected play while they've only got 3 heroes alive. On the front lines. Alright, Tombstone is going to provide them with a brief distraction. Spectre buying back. They jump in. They are going to be able to burst down the Winter Wyvern. Terrorize coming through. Bacarino in trouble. Boomback's waiting for his opportunity. Fisher's already on cooldown. Bach. Alright, looks like he's going to be brought down. They don't get the Lane of Rax. You can always just jump away with the Enchant Totem. I don't know if this is really a worthwhile chase. Arrow's not going to connect. They've also got leaps. Just going to keep on leaping away. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, that counted. Check that out. Well, he's getting to get dragged back. They are going to end up losing the gem. And now trouble for the Marana, getting locked down. Can't really get... Do they actually know what's going on here? Moonlight Shadow's about to wear out. Oh, another leap. Marana brought down by the secondary dagger. Alright, well, I think they caught a glimpse of him there. Ohio, is he going to blindly blink in? Oh, they're going to pop the Haunt just to make sure that they have the vision. Wyvern about to be brought down. Boomy also getting chased here. Oh, they get him with the Sentry Ward, and on the other side of the fight, they're controlling Bach. He will decrepify himself for a second, but that just makes it even easier to double edge him down the Lotus Orb. Daedalus in a second, so his damage is still scaling up nice and high. Over on the other side here, okay, we do have Marana just destroying Yamate. He is the one squishy hero on this Radiant. If they X him, then he can just leap and Yules inside of the base. So they actually have to stomp him here like this. They're going to jump in, find the Torrent follow-up. Marana dead for 100 seconds. Perfectly executed from Lotac. They also get the Abyssal Blade onto the Winter Wyvern. She does manage to get the Winter's Curse off, but it just doesn't really seem to matter. Getting brought back by the X marks the spot. Buyback from them. Just swarming the base. Raven still standing strong on the front lines. A couple more auto attacks coming through. Allison does manage to bring him down, but that just means double tombstone. BKB gets popped. Nicely done, Ohio. Very low on mana. Allison trying to morph into Agi to get through these buildings a little bit faster, but now he's getting bashed up and he does get brought down. The BKB wearing out. Marana jumping into the midst of this fight, but he just can't do enough damage. He's right-clicking for all that he's worth, but... Marana... terrorized. X, can they jump in? They need the Abyssal Blade. They're going to get it down. Boomy doing everything that he can. They drag the Marana back. Manages to get the BKB off, but still gets right-clicked down the Winter's Curse. He's just a little bit too late. It's onto the Spectre, but Raven's tanking that up just fine. His teammates aren't even tickling him. Still controlled. Boomy jumping in. He's already used the Echo, so he's just looking for more control, but he gets locked down. The Curse Crown up upon him. They managed to dispel it, but it just doesn't matter. Pretty full inventories. Kunko wants to pop this Clarity before he picks something up. Over on the other side of the fight, who they actually managed to catch it is the Centaur. He's down, but he buys back immediately. Raven jumping in aggressively, looking for the Winter Wyvern kill. Won't be able to save himself on the backlines. They've locked down the Pugna. Ohio looking for that kill. Just going to right-click him down a little bit more. Bacarino, can he find a target to drain? He won't even get the chance. The dagger...